Hello, and thank you for watching Art by Brierose. So today I've actually already put down my shapes with the blue photo pencil, and I'm just going over it with the mechanical pencil. I want to apologize in advance for this video because there is a big chunk that is missing. I did not know that my camera had stopped recording, and we miss a lot of the fine details that go on, and I am so sorry. However, I absolutely love this piece, so I decided that I was going to post it anyways. And this character here, I've had her for many years. This is the character I draw when I'm trying to get used to new mediums and trying to play with backgrounds and stuff because I know her so well. She is a Centaur girl, so I'm very familiar with this character, and she has a very long flowing tail for the background. Went in mostly already in with my pens just because I had kind of an idea of what I already wanted, so I just went ahead and put that down, and I kind of regret kind of doing that, but on the other hand I do not. And this is again that Copic marker paper that is extremely thin. You must be very careful if you do your sketch and your penmanship on this paper at the same time, although it does not bleed no matter how much ink. Well, it bleeds a little bit if you put on, like, leave your marker on it, but for your general piece, this piece, it did not bleed at all into the background except for where I drew on the picture behind it to get a clean line from top to bottom. However, you really want to use a light box when you're using this type of paper because the paper is so thin. When I'm erasing it, I was very afraid that I was going to tear it or cause a wrinkle or damage the paper in some way. So I'm doing the background first, moving from the back forward. This was originally going to be a daytime, very relaxing springtime picture. However, that's not how it ended up. I ended up using very dark colors in here, and when I put down this gray, which is the gray color that I normally use for this character, it's the first time I'm using it on this paper, I panicked because it came out so much darker than it does on the regular mixed media paper that I use, that I thought it was just going to be all black, and I kept going forward with it, and eventually it does dry and fade a little bit. It's still very rich and dark, however it did get to the color that it normally is on the other paper that I use, so that was a relief. Her skin is a bluish gray color, so I did put down a blue cool gray, and then I realized that was too light, and then I went with a darker gray. And going in with the water, I wanted to do a lighter blue. However, I realized my blue colors are not light at all. They're very saturated and dark, so I ended up doing very dark blue water, and it does fade out a little bit to look a little bit lighter as it gets absorbed into the paper eventually. However, it's not how the water is actually what led me to make it more of a nighttime scene later, and I got very frustrated with this grass, so I'm going and doing a grass texture, and you see I just start doing lines because I had basically have given up. I did not like the background at all. It looks very cartoonish, very not in the same style or on par with my character, so I kind of just left it and abandoned it and started doing the shading in the character itself with my different gray colors, and start doing the markings and everything on my squirrel and on my bunny. And I took my colorless blender just to pick up a little bit of color there because she's supposed to be a dapple. I did not get that dapple-y effect in her rump like I was hoping with the colorless blender, trying to pick up some of that color, but that is okay. I do not mind how it came out at all. I'm just doing the strands of the hair and doing the shading in the braid and in her hair and in her tail as well. And I'm gonna do some shading in the characters and go ahead and go through with the flowers and make those flowers very nice and vibrant colors. The ones in the willow match the one in her hair. Now you'll notice here in a moment it's about to change from me doing the highlights on her to all of a sudden the picture looking very dark and more finished. That is because that is where my camera stopped, and I had done a lot of fine work and blending and refining, and I'm very upset that it skipped everything. I was very proud of how that came out. And we basically just skip all of that and go straight to where I am doing highlights with the white jelly pen. But as I said, I love this piece so much, and even though 90% of the work was captured, that 10% that wasn't captured was what made the picture. So I'm going in and darkening up the area behind her tail and doing the reflection and darkening the blue, the borders of where her body parts are in the water. And I will eventually go in with a black brush pen because her tail does get lost in me darkening up the side of the page there. I do go back in a brush pen and just do a straight black outline in the back, and this is the finished look. I really love how it worked out. I love how the white jelly pen just made the water pop and the grass pop, and it honestly kind of reminds me in a way, I was very inspired by a night scene in the Lion King movie, with the way that the grass is highlighted and the starkness and the contrast and how rich the stars and the sky came out. I absolutely fell in love with it, and I hope you do as well. If you have any ideas for future pictures or characters or designs you wish me to do in the future, please let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to watch more videos from me, I try to upload a video at least once a week, so give me a watch and give me a like. Thank you for drawing with me today.